and those who listen. 1/3, the 144,000 men, and the 1/3 which is gonna be women, mostly women and children. But only 144,000 men. He said he gonna make man as gold, precious as gold in them days, because you ain't gonna find many men. The Lord is gonna burn this place up. Not only America, Israel is gonna get burned up completely. Other places gonna get burned up, but not completely though. Only America and Israel. But go ahead.
And like you were saying, like real men. That, you know what I'm saying? And that's going into how we dealt with my man. That's how a real man exhorts testosterone. He don't talk soft. You know what I'm saying? But we talking soft right now. We got the ability to, you know what I'm saying, tone it down. When you first came up, we was talking cordial with you. But you rile up this lion that's within us, you're gonna get your head bit off.
That's right.
Why? Because that's the spirit of a man.
I see the picture now. I didn't see it before because brainwashing, you know. But I see it now. And I understand it because this is really our nature.
That's right.
Black people are like that everywhere. And sometimes we are so ashamed of ourselves. But we have to get out of that.
That's right.
And I see it, and you are absolutely right.
That's why the scripture say, I think it's Jeremiah 16:16, look for the old ways. Because like the brother said earlier, the so-called white man, he done emasculated our men.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be men anymore. Yeah. And our women don't want to be women. They want to be the man and the woman in the relationship. Yeah. Our women are not in order. That's what goes to tell you, man, our nation is still in slavery. Because you could tell a nation is down by their woman. Because a man can't keep their woman in check because they women, they got the government on their side.
Well, not just that. I mean, they don't respect that woman. Mm-hmm. Women don't respect black men. Men don't respect women. And if you don't have the mighty dollar, you come to them with the Bible, they don't want to hear that.
Like you just said, I just told you the scripture said, look for the old past, man. The woman is supposed to be in subjection to the men. But these men are idiots. But these women, the Most High got an issue with these women. They really gonna get it when martial law comes because they can't defend themselves.
That's what causes division and chaos in the family. When you got the wife and the husband going at it, man. The wife try to absorb authority. That just caused the family to break apart, man. And that's all systematically put together by the so-called white man.
The word woman.
Put in
the word woman.
Do it in lynch letter. You get the mother. If you make her turn away, then the family that's gonna mess it all up. Cause like we just said, a man's supposed to be like bold. That had the spirit of a man. So if you got a woman trying to buck up at him, all that shit, man, that's gonna be problems. That's the problem with America right now. The so-called white man, he's crafty, man. They've been doing this for centuries.
Yes.
To this end point right now.
Yeah, they empty this from the inside out.
That's right. The Lord said He was going to take our heritage away from us, and He used them to do it.
And the word woman, by the way, means servant. This is Genesis 3:16. Unto the woman He said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
That's right. So the man's supposed to be in charge, man.
And to back that precept up, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man.
That's right.
And the head of Yahushua is Most High.
So that's how it go. You got the Most High, and none of him, you got his son, Yahushua. And none of them, you got the man. And none of the man, you got the woman. If the woman ain't subject to the man, she's not really a woman, because that's the definition of a woman right there. And the brother just said the woman actually means servant, because it's supposed to serve your man.
Yeah, but who created that word, woman? The Bible, or was it the white man?
The word woman in the Hebrew, when it go, look up the definition. But if you look it up, the word woman is a servant. Like the scripture just said, her desire shall be to her man. So if the man want this, that's what the woman is there for. And really, deep down in these, most of these women, they know they supposed to be subject to a man. That's that prideness that he just brought. Amen.
But we don't have the man that we want to be subjected to today.
Well,
except you guys are growing now.
you kind of right. It's gonna be 144,000 men. That's why the Lord got to come and burn up most of these people anyway.
Because when a man,
Because the 144,000, they are men.
yeah, because if a man would
But-
be calling a woman bitch and all kinds
Well-
of stuff, and you know, how can she be
Well,
subjected to something
the
like
scriptures call women bitches also. Yes, it does. What scripture that is? Yeah, Sirach. Because our women are they completely out of order.
that? Right
They
now,
are
yes.
completely out of order. Actually, they one of the biggest enemies to our nation. The nation, the women of our own people, of our own nation. They are one of the biggest enemies. They are completely out of order. So we call women bitches when they walk by if they acting like a bitch. Because plenty times women done came up here prideful, not shamefaced, just being loud. So we gonna be bold to the woman also. We don't cut any corners.
So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Shall be counted as a dog. What's the definition of the word bitch?
Counted as a dog.
Counted as a dog. Counts her as a bitch. Because what's a female dog? A bitch. That's it. The scripture just gave it to you. So these women are out of order. Like you said, most of the men are out of order too. Most are gonna fuck them up too, man. We don't care about them. We only care about the 144,000 men and 1/3. We ain't care. We ain't talking about fixing the so-called black family structure in America. Nah, we talking about the Lord coming back and destroying this shit.
That's right.
Right.
Setting up that monarchy. Okay, this is Proverbs 9 and 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
Ain't that most of our women, so-called black women, so-called Latino women, and Native American women?
Empty.
The scriptures say prophesy against them. So
But do you guys listen to rap music?
we listen to music sometimes, but we don't dwell too much with it. I mean, we ain't perfect, but we'll listen to some music. But now we ain't even really listen to the words. Listen to the beat or whatever while we in the car.
Because you know, either way, sometimes the beat can be influential as well. Because it's all hertz. We have vibration, right?
Well, the scripture
Music
says
is vibration.
enchantments don't work on Jacob. So the men
You're right.
who following this truth, that stuff don't work against us. We can listen to a song and the words going in one ear and out the other. We listen to it just to get through the day. Because we just over it.
Sometimes through rap music, some of these artists say lyrics and that are wicked, and we have to come out and say, look what they said, this is wrong. So they're like, okay, wow, and we are relating to our people, because what do our people mostly listen to?
That's the spirit.
Hip hop,
How
rap.
could we talk about stuff if we don't know about it?
You don't even need to go there, but you will have the answers. You don't need to listen to the music, but you can it'll just come out.
This is Micah chapter 7 verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
That's right. So the Lord, the scriptures heavily gets on our woman. It says she that is our enemy. That's talking about the woman of our nation. And then when martial law goes down, and Lord willing, we have the spiritual powers and all that, a lot of these women gonna be asking us for help. I'm like, no. These women, they strippers, but they on Section 8, so they making $1,000 a night, but they on Section 8 paying $80 a month, maybe less.
13,
$15 a month. It's a lot. And they commit adultery. Our woman is wicked. The wickedness of a woman is the what scripture is that?
But isn't it your duty?
Give me any wickedness. The scripture say, give me any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
But isn't it your duty as a man to try to correct her, seeing that you have that because you have the power of the Almighty God in you right now. You can change.
Go ahead.
This is Job 39 and 17. Because God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
That's right. We have the understanding. So 1/3 gonna be saved. If a woman gonna be saved, a woman gonna be saved in childbearing. So that's the only way we gonna fix it. And childbearing is really the act of, having sex. with a member of the elect. Go ahead.
This Sirach 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
That's right. All wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman, because a woman could get a man killed. You could call her a name or whatever, and she could.
Because in reality, she is more powerful than the man.
Nah.
No, but meaning a real woman. When you
Nah.
find a real woman that is serving God, really and truly.
Nah.
The man is the most powerful thing. That's why the world is upside down right now.
The perfect man, perfect woman, the perfect man that is serving come from God directly, the way it was in the beginning. Behind every great man is a great woman.
The woman is supposed to.
It is true.
The woman is supposed to serve the man. That's what she is there for.
Absolutely.
She is supposed to lay on her back and have babies.
Not just that. She's supposed to support
Like,
him
The
mentally,
brother just read the
physically,
scripture.
spiritually as
He
well.
did not impart knowledge to her, to the woman.
I got a scripture for that. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
The woman was created for the man, for our
But what
use.
does it mean?
For our
No,
use.
Not just for your use.
And the woman, the scriptures also say a woman should not usurp authority over a man. So we have all the authority. We have the power. But right now, our women, they're using the so-called white man to have a so-called power over our man. That's why the Lord gonna punish them for doing that, and also for having that thinking. The man's supposed to be in power. A real woman will want a man who's over her, who has authority over her, and that's it.
But what is having authority? It means you have to be able to take care of your woman physically, spiritually, mentally, financially.
This is
Not do that, then what? Then
This is Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conceptions. Like in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
That's right. A man should rule over the woman. And that ain't gonna be fixed over here in America. Well, for a member of the 144,000, for them to deal with a woman, that's gonna have to be the case. But as far as the whole nation, also that's not gonna happen in America. That's why this society is gonna end.
But the husband also has a role to play as well. If he's not a husband, why should she submit to him?
Listen. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Verse 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety.
That's her job. Childbearing. Lay down on that bed for me. Help me out. Cook my food. That's being a woman of the Lord. And really, our woman's supposed to be calling us Lord. Get that?
I got the scripture right here. This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. For after this manner, in the old time, the holy women,
A holy woman, a real woman, right? Go ahead.
also, who trusted in Most High, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands,
That's right.
even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord.
And Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. So our woman's supposed to be calling us Lord.
I don't disagree with that.
That's right. That means you're on the right path.
But you have to be acting like that. You have to be actually having the Holy Ghost, so that woman would bow down to you.
That's right. If you ain't a man of the Lord, man, you
This don't
ain't,
pertain to
you
you.
ain't shit. If you
Then I
ain't
agree with
really,
that.
if you ain't the 144,000, you ain't shit. The Lord gonna burn you up real soon.
Once you are in that path, you will find that woman to treat you that way. But if you like any regular man, then you know.
But it's a lot of brothers that's within this fold, not just here, but because we got camps all throughout the world. It's a lot of brothers lost their women. Once they got into this, their woman wouldn't agree with him ruling over her,
Hallelujah.
and so
Because
they left.
Now he's going to be going in the right path, meeting the right woman.
There you
That's
go.
why that brother brought out the scripture saying that we shall be hold her in the streets, trotting down as a Maya in the street. So if a brother lost a woman, that same woman that left him because he was getting with the truth, you're gonna see that woman, you're gonna be like,
Like, look, example.
Right.
One of my exes, right? It really wasn't about us being in a relationship, but she was my ex, right? But I still had, brotherly love for her and was trying to teach her the truth, which the Bible tells us to refrain from, because like we brought out, he have not imparted to her understanding. But I'm just showing love. She called me crazy. Guess where she live at? Dallas, where the Ebola patient at. And she texted me the other day, like with a sad face, like, oh, Ebola's, now who's crazy?
That's right.
We got a precept about how these hoes ain't right. This is this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
That's right. Ain't no hope for most of these women. Most of these hoes and bitches, because if they're a hoe, you gonna call them a hoe. If they're a bitch, you gonna call them a bitch. The only hope for the 1/3 of the woman that's gonna get out is if they cling to a man of the Lord. One of the men doing this truth out here.
Now I'm just going to give you a guy that you need to look at on the internet. He is called, I don't know if you probably heard of him, DA 13 Sun.
Say it again.
DA Da.
D8, yeah.
13, number 13.
Yeah, D8.
SUN as in sun. You gotta look him up.
I mean, if it ain't pertaining to this.
It is. That's the reason why I'm saying to look him up. You gotta look him up. He is in the same direction as you guys.
This is Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
That's right. So we don't want none of these wicked women out here. And that's why we prophesy against them. We ain't trying to deal with these women.
That's great.
Because these women ain't right.
Yes, you're right. I agree.
You can't, because we about this 100%. So it's hard to walk hand in hand with somebody who's going to go against you. Because these women wicked. She'll act like she down, and then she'll be committing adultery. So, man.
Well, the devil knew the nature of the woman, so that's the reason why he influenced her to become the way she
right.
is,
The scriptures say,
so that she can put you down, because you are the gods.
The scriptures say that the woman is of the devil, man. That's it. And that's why we got to stand out here and do what we do.
Because a man, the reason the devil came to a woman, because a man's weakness is a woman. See, you can be like, I'm not gonna do certain things, and a female come up on your head and be like, baby, this. Next thing you know, you find yourself doing exactly what you said you would not do for her, man.
Yeah,
But
like
if you
Samson.
are the Lord, then you shouldn't have a woman as your weakness. You see?
The woman is our weakness, but now we are the spirit.
You said
now.
women's
But
supposed to be submissive to a man.
Say it again.
We have to submit to you guys.
That's right. You on the right
So
path.
then if she comes and rub your head and bamboos your mind, it means you're not really the Lord that you're supposed to be.
And that's why a man just got to stay grounded. Because if you're part of the 144,000, nothing's gonna get you. Nothing's gonna separate. Not a woman, not a job, not money, not anything.
Yeah.
That's right. But I'm gonna close out.
Okay.
First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers out there spreading the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom. Death to America.
Death to America.
Yeah.